Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and I've made a new pick a card read for you. What's next in your love life? If you want to know what's happening next in your love life, keep on watching. Now, as always, there's going to be a deeper dive to each of these. So if it does sound like it is your story or could be your story, you might want to get that. In that deeper dive, I'm going to go more into guidance for you. Guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now. Guidance for you in this relationship or in your next relationship. And also how this might all work out and possible timelines for all of that as well. So if you're interested in that, toward the end of each of these readings, there'll be a link that pops up there. You can find a link for that in the description box and the comments for this video as well, where you'll also find the fast forward links to your readings. So all you need to do now is take your pick. Which one do you want? Do you want the crystal? Do you want the flower? Or the shell? Take your pick right now, and I will see you in your reading. Don't forget to click like on this video and click that subscription button along with that notification bell to hear more from me. See you in your reading. If you chose the crystal, let's find out what's happening next for you in your love life. Let's see, shall we? Crystal. So as usual, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. That is a written reading that goes with this. So if you want more information, if you think that this is your story, it feels like your story, it could be a story, definitely is your story, then you might want to get that, because I'm going to go more into guidance for you in that. So guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now. There's something to heal, something to let go of, something to see differently, that kind of thing, or if you're just dealing with it emotionally. And guidance for you in this relationship, so what you need to know about yourself, what you need to know about them, possible dynamics, how things might go down as well, along with timelines, that kind of thing. Then you can book in for that. Toward the end of the reading, there'll be a link that pops up there. You can find a link for that in the description box and in the comments box for this video as well. Let's find out what's next in your love life. Crystals. Tea ceremony. Oh, things are going slowly. Tea ceremony is when you slow things right down and you do things very consciously, aware of every little thing that you do. So slowness. There's some slowness going on there. What else? Relaxation. So it could be a bit of a break. Slowing things down, a bit of a break. Right. Let's put that there. Okay, let's get some tarot out then. What's next for crystals in their love life? What's next for crystals in their love life? Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. Yay! But slowly. Okay. What's next for crystals in the love life? The Queen of Wands. Very positive energy as well. Getting what you want, knowing what you want and going for it. You know? And the Wheel of Fortune. So luck is on your side. Things are looking up, but there is that element of slowness about it because the tea ceremony there and the relaxation. So it could be something like you hear that your wishes are going to be fulfilled, but it's not quite yet. There's some waiting to do for it, but whatever it is that you hear causes you to relax about it. Let's get some more cards out to find out some clarity on all of this. So the Nine of Cups. Why the Nine of Cups here? Why have we got the Nine of Cups? The wish fulfillment. What's the wish fulfillment about here? Could be something that you've been waiting for a long time, that you've been wishing for. Again, the Wheel of Fortune and the World. Wow. So lucky, things are starting to work in your favor. Things are getting moving again, albeit very slowly. The World, a cycle is completed. You might get news then that a cycle is completed, something has ended, so that you can move forward in your love life. But as I said, yeah, I'm getting from that tea ceremony, things will move slowly. Even though it is moving now, it'll move slowly. So your wishes will be fulfilled. They will be fulfilled. Things are getting moving. What's behind this? Past, present, and future. So the past that you've experienced, your current situation, and what's coming in the future, it's all moving forward now. Definite movement going on now for you. But it's slow. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands knows what she wants and she is ready to take the action to get it. So you might have got yourself into a place, crystals, where you're kind of steady, you're in charge of your own stuff and you're ready for something more in your love life. and you know what it is that you want, and kind of from that very stable kind of applies. And Queen of Wands, she's not the stable one. Like it's the Queen of Pentacles that is stable, but I'm getting this just the kind of ready to take action, and that comes from a stability, right? When we're ready to take action. The Knight of Voices. Wow, yes, I'm moving swiftly forward to your truth. So maybe you've had a period where things have been very slow, like stopped, and that has caused you to find some stability in yourself, to know what it is that you want really clearly, and to know what actions you'll take, and know what actions you won't take as well, what you won't do for it, so that you're just ready. It's like you're ready at that start line, completely prepared, and okay, waiting for that starting pistol to go off kind of thing. Ready to kind of leap ahead. So it feels like you're ready to leap ahead. You're hearing some news that some cycle is completed so that you will get your wishes fulfilled, and then there'll be a slow progression forward. Even though you're ready to dive in, to rush ahead, it's going to be a slow progression, which sounds very healthy to me. What's behind this? Reunion of souls. I was thinking that, and omens as well. So you've been getting omens about this too. You've been getting signs about it. Someone coming back. Maybe someone getting back in touch. Something has changed for them. Things can start moving now, but not fast. And yeah, someone's coming back. A reunion of souls. Because something has changed in their life. There's been a completion of a cycle. Things are starting moving now. This could be, with the World card there, it could be that someone can travel now. So it could be, this situation could be that you've not seen each other for a long time because of the world situation, and now you're hearing, the borders could be opening up, I might be able to come and see you soon. It's like, yes, that'd be great, you know, wishes fulfilled, but it's not happening quite yet, and it's going to happen slowly. But yeah, it could be a logistic thing with the World card there. It could be in different places, but you've had omens about this though, and so for some of you it might not necessarily be who you thought was going to come back, will be coming back. Someone from your past, it seems something has changed within their life. A cycle is completed, and now they can come and give you what they wanted to give you before but couldn't give you before. You've been getting prepared for it internally, so you're in this stable position now, ready to take action, ready to take a leap of faith in the way. So the wheel, things are moving, things are going to get moving. That's what's happening next in your love life, albeit slowly. Tell us more. Why the wheel? Why the Wheel of Fortune? The Ace of Emotions is going to fill your heart full of joy. So when you hear about it, when you get that message, or however it's going to come in, get that phone call, it's going to fill your heart full of joy, love overflowing, feeling amazing about it. It's good. So definitely wish fulfillment there. What's behind this? Sacred space. After what I just got from that was after a lot of time has passed, after you've both had your sacred space, had your chances to focus on yourselves, to ask yourself what it is that you truly want. So things are finally moving after separation is what it feels like here, and it could be for quite some time as well. Let's find out more. Crystals, what's going on next? Deception and true love. This could be someone that told you that they weren't interested in you, that they didn't love you. It could be someone that backed off from you because of something else, and to make it easier to detach from you, they lied to you. They deceived you in some way. Told you it was never going to happen, told you that you're not that person, that kind of thing. I was getting from that past, present and future that this could be someone from further back, from further past. It might not be the person that you're thinking of. So there was true love there, but they deceived you in order to let go more easily. I think maybe we've all done that at some point, you know. Sometimes it's just easier to tell a lie because you know you have to detach from for some reason. But this is the romance of a lifetime. It could be that someone's waking up to that now, but I'm getting this strong feeling that they knew it before. They just weren't in a position to move forward on it. And so, to make it easier on everybody, they told you a lie. Wow. And yeah, I'm getting a past thing from that. That deception was in the past. I'm not getting it. This is what is next in your love life, is that someone's going to deceive you. Is that more likely you're going to be told that what I told you last time we talked, it wasn't true. Adjustments are required, and look at the bigger picture. So there are adjustments being required. Maybe that's why the slowness. It could be because of location with the World card there as well. So you could be getting into talks with this person that's coming back, or telling you that they're coming back, or telling you that they can be with you now and that they lied to you before. And I don't think it's going to be a huge deception, a huge lie, you know, with you reacting to it. I think it's going to be more like, I told you that I don't love you, but I do. I told you you weren't the one, but you are, that kind of thing. Adjustments are required, so there are things that needs to change, maybe in your location, maybe their location, maybe some just logistic kind of stuff that needs to happen. And take a look at the bigger picture. It feels like someone's taken a step back from you, crystals, in the past, because they were looking at the bigger picture and then they lied to you. Just to break it off completely so that there was no back and forth, keeping it going. Because if we tell the truth in situations like that, it can be really hard, right? If we say, because we might still stay involved, and the heart connection, you know what I like? The heart connection's still there. We can still try and foster it and try and get them to get over it, or change their mind, or to do something about it and try and rush them into those changes that they need to make in their life. If they were seeing the bigger picture and they just thought, I'm not ready for this, let's cut ties completely, they've lied to you. But look at the big picture. So you might need to listen to them, why they did that, to be able to see that bigger picture too. That's just for some of you, that that they were seeing the bigger picture and then they lied. Got discernment here, so definitely use your discernment. Of course, use your discernment. So I'm telling you here, the next thing coming into your love life, someone's telling you that they lied before, right? So of course, use your discernment now. For some of you, you could be watching this going, oh yeah, that's me. Oh, then they were all good and they're coming back in and it's all good. It might not necessarily be the case. Of course, use your discernment. So don't take a reading over your own intuition and your own, you know, your logic. You're developing the skill to distinguish love from fear and truth from illusion. Be discerning. Listen to them, but be discerning as well. What's happening next for crystals in their love life? A love call. Someone calling you. I was getting that stronger then. I mean that it'll be a call, not a message. Actually calling you up to speak to you. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. Someone's going to get in touch with you. And girl talk. Time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, having fun. This is what this talk is about. It's about them asking you how you are. Someone from long ago, thinking of you and letting you go, letting you know. Happily single. Are you single? And you know, it's more like girl talk at first, more friendship level to find out where you're at the moment. And then I think if they're comfortable, they'll tell you about that deception. Of course, it depends on your reactions, right? It depends on reactions to this as to the way it'll go. But it does feel like someone is coming back that's going to be your wish fulfillment. After some time apart as well. That Sacred Spice card, I was getting a lot of distance and time between you. I'm getting that this is like been a clean break as well. This is not someone that you're still in touch with. And it feels like it's someone that you've not been in touch with for some time as well. Tell us more. Tell us more about this for crystals. What's happening next in their love life? Earth magic. Some magical connection manifesting again. And it could be divine timing. And well, there could be a lot of magic about it. Earth magic, it's the number 1 as well, the same number as the Magician card. There's a lot of magic in that. Things lining up. Could have like a magical connection between you, as in a lot of synchronicities, a lot of things that you connect on. Positivity. Be positive. If you can remain positive through these conversations, it doesn't feel like someone that is from the recent past, that you've still got an emotional charge behind this. So when they get in touch, it will just be as friends on the surface of it at first, before they tell you that something has ended in their life. They're just going to find where you're at. Now, if you respond to that positively, and they're positive about it, if it flows like that, even if it's a hard situation, then it's going to move forward. If you understand what I mean there. So it does depend on where you're at and how healed you are about it. I'm feeling from this, crystals, that this is a long ago one where you are healed from it, where you've completely let it go. It seems to have ended completely to you, and so you've been able to let it go, which has been a good thing there. Tell us more. What's happening next in Crystal's love life? Next in Crystal's love life. All that glitters isn't gold, and a higher power. Somebody got distracted. You or them. Can't tell in this. But somebody got distracted before and realized this all that glitters isn't gold. So they or you might have thought the grass was greener on the other side, might have strayed, might have just thought that this person wasn't right for you. And I think at the time that they weren't. I think, yeah, there was something in the way there. But the higher power has kind of kicked in and got them to realize that, or got you to realize that the grass isn't greener on the other side. They've had some experiences, or you've had some experiences there since whatever happened in the past. And there's been some learning there, so that you've grown from that point. So the higher power kicked in for some lessons. Not punishment lessons, but just to gain some wisdom on it. It's so interesting. Let's get some of these out. What's next? What's next for crystals? Transformation. Somebody's transformed. Both of you. I just heard both of you. Both of you have transformed since then. Wow. Okay. Yeah, it was both of you. Right. Okay. You've both transformed since then, so you're going to have to get to know each other again and find out what you've both been through. It seems like both learned and grown since. This could be an old friend coming back in. It feels like someone that you had a love connection with, but maybe it never got off the ground, or maybe it was a very short-lived connection. You might have believed that there was a strong connection with you, because I feel like there is, but there was just something in the bigger picture that was standing in your way. And so they've taken a step back, ended it by saying, you're not the one for me, or I don't love you, or whatever. It's just completely, this isn't going to happen. And you've got to the point of letting go. Since then, you've both been through lessons. And now it's like they're awakening to you again, and what they had with you, or what the possibilities were with you. Got unsuccessful plans here though. So something you were planning isn't going to happen. That could be that you were planning on getting back together with someone recent, or you were planning on making a move on someone recent, and that's just not going to happen. Tell us more. What's next in Crystal's love life? Box, you'll receive a gift. Tell us more. Younger woman. Dealings or relationship with a younger woman. Let's find out more about her. Why have we got younger woman here? What about this younger woman? Wealthy. A wealthy young woman, or money coming from that. Muddled or unclear thinking. Okay, so for some of you, there was your person or you was involved with a younger woman. This could be a child of yours, it could be a child of theirs, it could be a friend, family member, and that needed financial help or waiting. If it's a child, it feels like a grown child to me. An adult, daughter, waiting until she has got out of a muddled, unclear thing. For some of you, I don't know, I'm just picking that up. I'm not picking up that this is a relationship, like romantic relationship. Helping someone out. It could be a romantic relationship, so someone could have been involved with a younger woman and they're having to sort out some financial stuff with them, kind of in a muddle with it. Could be that. So that the one of you could have been married, divorcing, having to sort out money stuff, or yeah, I'm getting strongly for some of you, it's something about a daughter that needed some stability before the parent was ready to get into a relationship. So let's get a love message out for you. A love message for you. Next. Not doing in there. It's love. But it's from another deck, so love message for you. 2 love messages for you. Look to your inner strength. You're stronger than you realize. There could be some challenging things about this. I think it's mostly going to be good. I mean, you've got some great cards here, but there could be some challenging things about it, especially the deception part of it. But you are strong enough for this. Love makes the difference. Love helps heal past hurts and provides a sense of security and self-worth. So there's healing involved. Next. Take it slowly, but the love, it will heal the past hurts there. So they've hurt you in some way, or it hurt you when they turned their back on you and told you that lie, when they deceived you there, told you something just to break it off. But I think it was probably better for you in the long term, because it allowed you to have that clean break. It allowed you to let go more cleanly and then focus on other things and learn and transform yourself, as you both have. There seems to be a bigger picture stuff going on here in life that kept you apart before, and now they're waking up to this connection and coming back in, and then you get to be discerning, decide, is this what you truly want or not? And I think that's why you're asked to take it slowly. Tea ceremony. So it could be a love call and then you get together for a coffee, something like that. And it's relaxing, like take it slow, just take it slow and listen to them. And yeah, it is exciting though, but I can understand if you don't get too excited because of the time that's passed and just because of that deception as well. So take it slowly and make a good decision on this one. There you go. If that sounds like it could be a story, then you might want to get that deeper dive. I'll pop a link for it up there. It's going to go into advice for you in this situation more than ever, and also advice for you about this relationship. So yeah, that's just 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars. It's an instant download, so make sure you get your email address right, and then look in your junk, your spam, and or your promotions folder for that email as well. There'll be a link in that email to the crystal, to the flower, and to the shell. Just click on the crystal and you can download that. So there you have it. Good luck with this one, crystals. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click that like button and that subscription button along with that notification bell, and I'll see you next time. Bye. If you chose the flower, this one's for you. Let's find out what's happening next in your love life. Now, as always, flowers, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. That is a written reading that goes with this. So if you find that this is your story or could be your story, you might want to get that. I'm going to go into more guidance for you in that. So guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in, whether you're dealing with this emotionally, whether there's something you need to heal, let go of, different way of seeing things. And guidance for you in this relationship, what you need to know about yourself, what you need to know about them, possible dynamics, how to make it work really well, and how this might all work out, possible timelines as well. If you're interested in that, toward the end of the reading, there'll be a link that pops up there. You can find a link for that in the description box and in the comments for this video as well. You got Tending the Future. What's happening next in your love life? Well, it seems like you might be making bigger plans for the future or looking for a long-term partner kind of thing. It could be that you are starting to date, and with that in mind, flowers, long-term partner. Patience just dropped out. Don't you love that? Patience. You're going to need patience. Sorry. Turn the future though. Go for the long term, so not quick wins, quick flings, that kind of thing. No, it's more of a long-term thing, so slowly. Let's find out more. What's next in flowers' love life? Whoa. Knight of Cups. A romantic offer, the Knight of Cups there. It might not be a lasting one though, so keep that in mind. Tell us more. It's better than the Knight of Wands there. Eight of Cups, walking away. It's still a knight though. It's still a knight. It's not one of the kings and it's not the emperor. So that could be a fleeting thing. You could get a love offer but then back off and go, no, I'm in it for the long term now. I want what I want and I'm going to hold out for that. Walking away from that. Eight of Cups. Walking away from that offer. I mean, we can have short-term offers whenever we want, can't we? All we need to do is go out to a club or something, get a short-term offer. It's not going to be what you want now. The Empress. Because you're the Empress. You know what you want. And you're going to create that. So it's time to take a step back from all of those short flings, the dating and stuff like that, and get serious about what it is that you want for the long term now. Tell us about this Knight of Cups. Why have we got the Knight of Cups out here? Who's this? This one wanting a fling is what it feels like to me. Who's this Knight of Cups with this little romantic offer here? Why have we got the Knight of Cups here for flowers? Doesn't want to tell us. Oh. The Six of Voices, the universe helping you out. It's the Knight of Cups again. Double Knight of Cups. We already know it's the Knight of Cups. So, yeah, the universe is helping you out here. So, that means... So this card, it's like somebody, a giant, helping you, little you here, over this obstacle course. It's not just water. There's spikes in the water too. So the universe helping you over this obstruction. So it seems like a Knight of Cups. Now this might already be happening to you. This Knight of Cups trying to get you to go on a date with them. There might be a little bit of a spark there between you and someone else. It's not going to be a long-term thing, and the universe is helping you not to go there. So this is like brick walls put in front of you. You just can't get that date sorted out. Like everything you try, you're just zigging and zagging. You're not on the same page. It doesn't happen, right? That's the universe helping you. It's not happening. It's not happening. The universe is helping you out, going, no, you don't want this though. You don't want this. So hold out for what it is that you do want. Flowers. What's behind this? This pesky Knight of Cups here. Masculine energy, just being the man, you know, just doing the thing. So, okay, you do have someone at the moment or about to come in. It's just a short-term thing, and it's not. And I feel for a lot of you that this person, this Knight of Cups, is already there, already trying to get your attention, already trying to date you or sleep with you or whatever it is. And it's not going to be the long-term thing. It's not going to be what it is that you want. So it's just not been happening. It's not that you've been turning it down. You might have been doing that too, but it's that when they want to go on a date, you're not free. You're doing something else, and you know, and then you arrange something, but you can't do it because you're tired, or you know, there's always something standing in your way. And then when you're available, they can't make it because they've got something to do. It's just that. So 8 of Cups, walk away from that. You need to walk away from that. You need to realize it's not happening. 8 of Cups, cut it out. Queen of Voices says no. She's got boundaries. No, I'm not doing it. So yeah, you might need to be stronger in that, saying this isn't for me. The universe has already shown me it's not for me because it's not lining things up. If they were the right person for you, the universe would be helping you out and getting you together. You'd be bumping into each other like a Hallmark movie, you know? If it's not, that's the universe trying to keep you apart from each other. So trust in that. Have your boundaries there. Walk away from that one. Sexual energy is what it is. You've got masculine energy and sexual energy. That's all it is, right? And so that's not what you want in the long term. You've got the long term here. Tending to the future, remember. The Empress, because you're the Empress. You don't want the Knight. The Empress doesn't want to be with the Knight of Cups. Look, why would this woman, queen-like woman, the Empress is like all of the queens put together. Why would she want to be with this kid? Yeah. She wouldn't. The Empress wants her emperor. She wants her king, at least, you know. So, the Empress. Why have we got the Empress here? Long term. Let's try that again. Why have we got the Empress here? What's happening next for flowers in the love life? Why the Empress? Seven of Voices, leading yourself out of that old energy, the dark path here toward the sun now. So it's a moving away from the challenging aspects and not doing those same things over and over again, you know. Leading yourself out of dodge, getting yourself out of those choppy waters. It's, yeah, not doing the same things that just keep on getting you what you don't want. So the Empress needs to stop thinking that she's aligned with a Knight of Cups. Stop thinking that she's at that level and lead herself out of that kind of a mindset. So grounding herself, knowing who she is, grounding herself, knowing her level, knowing what she deserves, knowing her worth. So that's what you're doing at the moment, is tending the future. It's like getting into that mindset of, this is what I want, I'm going to wait for it, this is what I deserve, I can wait for it. What's next for flowers? What's next in flowers love life? Separation and playfulness, yes. Separation from that playful one. The playful one, the Knight of Cups. So you need to separate yourself from that one. The short-term one, the one that's just not happening with, the playful one. Don't go for the players. Don't go. I'm not getting a complete player vibe. It's just a short-term thing. It's just a masculine sexual energy thing. So you need to separate yourself from that energy. Cut it out. Cut it out, flowers. Go for the long term instead. Hold out for that. Delay your gratification so that you get what will actually gratify you instead of just short term. Meh. Don't let pride get in your way. So yeah, I don't want to win that guy over or just have that guy just to show that you've got some guy. A time to give rather than take. So it's a time to work on yourself rather than receive from other people. It's a time to be by yourself rather than be in relationship with other people. It's a time to be by yourself rather than be in relationship with just anyone, you know. That's what that one means in that position there. New moon in Virgo, it's like that hermit energy is keeping to yourself. So don't let pride get in your way and just want to be with that Knight of Cups just because they asked you, just to be with someone, you know. You don't need to do that. What else? Integrity. Yeah, so be in integrity. What is it that you want? What is it that you deserve? Whoops. Be in integrity with that. You demonstrate the truth and honesty of your soul and manifest love with your every action. What else? There we go. Cupid's arrow. It reminds me of the Knight of Cups there. Cupid's arrow, love struck. Have faith, love is coming. Surprise invitation or meeting, hesitation. Notice that as well, if you hesitate with this Knight of Cups, that's another sign too. Universe standing in your way, it's a sign, it's a big sign. There's lots of signs, is what I'm hearing here. And you want this, unconditional love, self-love, yeah. Oneness, passion, affection, attraction. You want this, you want unconditional love, right? You want it all, so hold up for that there. What else? What's next for flowers? Opening to discovery. I like that. So you're opening up to discovery and beautiful uncaging of your heart. So you're leveling up by yourself. This is going to be a single time for you, flowers, to level up, to open up your heart, to uncage your heart, to open to discovery of who you are and what it is that you truly deserve and what it is that you truly want, and you in your life, and you becoming something in your life and taking yourself to places, you know, taking yourself to new places in your life, realizing who you are, realizing you're that empress, aging, growing up. I am one with unlimited love beyond all seeming restrictions of age. I'm filled with joy, energy and beauty, a vessel for divine Shakti. Because you're the Empress and it's the Knight, it might not be an age difference, but it's certainly an energy difference. It's certainly it's an energetic difference. It's like the difference between teenagers dating and two grown adults, successful in their own right, getting together to have a relationship. Totally different energy. So if you've found that you've been still in that teenage dating kind of an energy, it's time to remove yourself from that and grow up about it. Yeah, I've seen, especially like where I live, the tropical islands, when you live in holiday places, there can be a lot of people like that, like Peter Pan types, you know, not just men, women too, Peter Pan types, never really growing up, but often like some of the older guys and ladies too, competing with the younger ones for the short-term relationships, and it's bizarre. It seems so out of place, you know. And it's okay, you can do whatever they want, but you know, still, it's not going to get them what they actually want, because those people do tend to complain as well that they're not getting what they want. Between worlds, so you're in between worlds here. Yeah, it's a bit of it's a bit of a pregnant pause is what I heard there, pregnant pause. But I think there'll be pregnancy involved as well, hopefully not. In between worlds, so you're going from one kind of an energy to another kind of an energy, and there's a bit of a single gap in between while you're by yourself. But to do that requires you to say no to that that Knight of Cups kind of an energy. So you need to say no to those dates, those quick flings, that past energy there. Okay, opportunity. The opportunities are going to be there, but don't take them, because you want the bigger opportunities, right? You've got to hold out for that, the better opportunities, the ones that you actually want. What else? Tell us more. What's next? Flowers. Rat. Someone working against you behind your back. Ah. Right, trying to get you into that Knight of Cups relationship? Maybe. You've got Vine here. Seek out information that will help you. So this could be learning about relationships, relationship patterns, patterns that you've been in. This could be about like relationship coaching or stuff like that. You might want to do a course about it. The only person I can think of, I watched a bit of his stuff, is Matthew Hussey. That kind of thing, you know. Learning that there's plenty of teachers on YouTube, I guess. Seek out information that will help you. And Broom, new home, new attitude. So you'll change your attitude and then your love life will change after that. So let's get a love message out for you. So it might not be what you wanted to hear, that, but it does seem like you've got much better things on the horizon, but you do need to be single, of course. When we're in these transitions between worlds, we need to be single while we're doing that. Changing our energy, and then you can have a totally different experience after that. I've been in this energy for ages now. Do something for someone. Give your attention to another, so take your attention off your love life. Learn about it and stuff like that, but don't keep your attention on this Knight of Cups. In fact, there might be two here because the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Emotions came out. There could be more than one, you know, vying for your attention, wanting to go on dates and stuff, and it's not ideal for you at the moment. So do something for someone. Give your attention to another. Put your attention elsewhere. Don't have it in the relationship apart from this learning thing, because seek out information that will help you. The more you can learn about relationships and how to, you know, have a healthy point of view about them, of how to get what it is that you want, you know, that will help you for sure to step into that. But yeah, look for the long term. Look for that long-term relationship. Well, don't look for it. Don't go out there looking for it. Just be single for a while until you get into that Empress energy of realizing what you deserve, what it is that you want, and waiting for that. Because getting one of those kind of relationships, completely different. You don't go to the pubs and the clubs for that. They're not now. Okay, I'm not suggesting that's what you were doing, but, you know, maybe it's the different energies. You're going to be moving into a whole new energy to get that relationship that you actually want. And so let's go into that in that deeper dive then, more guidance for you for that. And the relationship that is coming for you in the future, this long-term relationship that is coming. I'll put that in the deeper dive because that's going to be more interesting for you, right? How to get through this transition period between worlds, and then the relationship that's going to be on the other side of that, the next relationship. If you don't go for these Knight of Emotions here, Knight of Cups here. So if you're interested in that, I'll pop a link for it up there, that deeper dive. It's 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now. It's an instant download, so make sure you get your email address right, otherwise you won't receive the email. The email might end up in your spam, your junk, or your promotions folder, so be sure to check in there. In that email, there'll be a link to the crystal, the flower, and the shell. So just click on the flower and you can instantly download that for that guidance. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching, flowers, and don't forget to click on that like button, click on that subscription button along with that notification bell as well. Good luck with this one, and I'll see you next time. Bye. If you chose the shell and this one's for you, let's find out what's next in your love life, shall we, Shells? As always, Shells, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. That is a written reading that goes with this for more guidance. So I'm going to go into guidance for you right now, the situation you find yourself in, whether you're dealing with something emotionally, whether you need to see it differently, whether there's something you need to heal and let go of, that kind of thing. Guidance for you in this relationship, the one that's coming next, or the one I'm about to talk about now. Let's see what it is. Guidance for you there, so what you need to know about yourself, what you need to know about them, how to make it work, possible dynamics, that kind of thing. And how this might all go down as well, and possible timelines. If you're interested in that, toward the end of this reading, there'll be a link that pops up there to book in for that. You can also find a link for that in the description box and in the comments for this as well. So let's find out. Shells, what's next for Shells? What's next in Shells' love life? Threefold protection. Being protected from something. or needing to protect yourself from something? Let's find out. So that could be like the universe stepping in to protect you from something. You know, rejection is God's protection, is what they say. And so if things aren't flowing, you know, if you meet the right person, things are going to flow. It's all going to be synchronous, and the universe is going to keep on putting you in front of each other. It's not going to be difficult, like, you know, never managing to connect with each other, problems and like technology and stuff like that. That's the universe trying to stand in your way, right? And so it could be rising up to that. You've got illumination here, so you'll be finding something out, and night magic maybe in the night. So yeah, it could be that. It could be that you are realizing that someone isn't for you because the universe seems to be against it. It isn't getting you together. It's not making it easy for you. It's not in the flow. Or it could be that you need to, it could be that you're finding out about something and you need to protect yourself. You need to stand up for yourself. There could be a bit of conflict involved in this. Let's get some tarot out and find out. Conflict, not in a bad way, like you needing to face up to something. You could be finding out about something and then have to take action on that. Justice. There could be some conflict here. You know, if you find out that someone's like stabbed you in the back, then you need to do something about that. You need to pull them aside, tell them that's not on. You shouldn't have done that, you know? There's that conflict. We need to face up to things sometimes and express those things. Seven of Cups, there's some choices to be made here, and there could be some confusion there about the choices to be made. And Seven of Pentacles, the seeds have been planted though. What's it growing into? What seeds did you plant? It's an interesting question to ask that. What seeds did you plant? Because when we're thinking about our love lives, I know in the past I've planted some dodgy seeds of, you know, what I was wishing for. Sometimes I was wishing for what I didn't really want at all. Opened up. You know, sometimes I've just been like, oh, I'm so over being alone, just want someone here, and then just get anyone, you know. Oh, no. Be careful what seeds you plant. Justice. What is this justice? I'm getting this situation where you need to take action on something. You need to speak up. Someone's done the wrong thing and you need to actually say that. It's important that we do that. Not be doormats and not just let it lie and not think, you know, you're doing the right thing and by keeping the peace and just ignoring things. It's not. You're not keeping the peace inside yourself when you do that. You're taking the hit of it. We're not here to take the hit of everyone else's grenades, to jump on everyone else's grenades, to let people do the wrong thing by us and just take it. We're not like the universe's punch bag. So justice, you need to make sure that you're getting your own justice and you're standing up for yourself there. And be okay about conflict. Be okay about it's not you that started it after all. I'm not saying go out there and cause conflict. I'm saying that when someone has started that conflict because they've done the wrong thing, then you address it. Yeah. Queen of Inspiration. She takes action. She knows what she wants and she takes action to get her justice. So for some of you, this is what's next is you having to protect yourself. It's you having to stand up for yourself. You know, it could have been keeping you from the relationship that you really want, is that you just keep on letting things go each time people do the wrong thing by you, and you just keep on letting things go. Don't do that anymore, Charles. Healing energy. That's what's behind it. Because unhealed people don't want to confront. They don't want to stand up for themselves. They don't want to say, hey, you did that wrong, because when you're unhealed, you're sensitive to things like that, and you don't want to be that person. Unhealed people think that that's being aggressive. It's not being aggressive. As I said, they started it. They were the ones that did that. I'm not suggesting go out there and be aggressive and start punching people willy-nilly or causing trouble in people's lives, but respond to it when someone else has caused trouble for you. And the reason that keeps you from the relationships that you really want is you're going to keep on getting repeat patterns for that, because you're holding that energy. You're internalizing that energy. You're taking the hit of that grenade. And so you're going to keep on attracting people that are throwing grenades at you, if you will keep on taking the hit from that. So as soon as you start standing up for yourself, all of those kinds of people, they start backing off from you. Even with your energy of you being prepared to stand up for yourself, causes the bullies and the abusers, and it causes them to back off. Now, I'm not particularly picking up an abusive thing here. It could be for some of you. It could be like bigger like that. This could just be a little thing, like someone gossiping about you, someone, telling the mates about you. It could be something like that. But you need to stand up for that and just let them know it's not okay. Get your justice for yourself. Now, what's this Seven of Cups about? So you've got options. You do have options, so you're not locked into something. So, Muse of Inspiration. Wow. Now we've got the Queen of Inspiration and the King of Inspiration next to each other here. Go-getter kind of thing. A go-getter, someone that claims what it is that they want and they get it. So what is it that you want? So you've got some options here. What do you really want? I know what you've had. I can tell from this. I can tell the kind of experiences that you've had from this reading. But what do you really want? Because it's not just everybody, not everyone is throwing grenades. But if you are willing to take the blow from those grenades, then you will keep on attracting people that are throwing grenades. What is it that you really want now? You can choose that. Duality, but you're choosing both at the moment. You're choosing both at the moment. It's because of wounding. I know, because I used to do it. I used to choose that too when I was wounded. I don't anymore. And it took me to learn how to confront things and stand up for myself and be okay about standing in my power and being aggressive when someone's done me wrong. Oh, absolutely. I'm the nicest person in the world, but don't cross me. Oh my, don't cross me. Because I will. I've learned how to. Years ago, you could have crossed me easy. I would take anything. You could do anything, and I would just take it. But not anymore. Oh no. So yeah, at the moment you're choosing what you're trying to choose what you want, but you're actually choosing what you don't want, because you're choosing both in a way. You're just letting it all in instead of being decisive about what it is that you want. So choose more wisely what it is that you want. Seven of Pentacles, what seeds have you planted? What seeds have you planted? Watch out. Careful what you wish for. Because sometimes when we're on that healing journey, we can get bored with waiting and we can just go, oh, just like somebody. And then end up with just somebody, and it's not good. What seeds have you planted? Knight of Materials, taking things slowly and changing your mind. Well, that's good. You're changing your mind about those seeds that you planted. Cancel. Whatever you've asked for, cancel. Get clarity first. Change your mind about it, Hanging Muse, and then take things really slowly. Maybe just after this reading, changing your mind about that seed, those seeds that you planted, deciding, actually, that's not what I want. The cards fall on the floor. Feminine energy, receiving. So it might be that you always had to step up and do everything and be the masculine energy as well as the feminine energy. Discernment, yes. Discernment, choose better. So there's something about feminine energy and receiving here. Yeah, maybe you were doing too much and they weren't giving to you, being that masculine energy. You weren't receiving as the feminine before. You need to choose that instead. So in other words, choose someone that will love you, not someone to love. Often when we think, I'm wishing for a relationship, what's in our energy is, I want someone to love, I want someone to care for. You're thinking of it one way of, someone that you can love rather than someone to love me, and that's very different, right? There's plenty of people that want your love, but there's not plenty of people that want to love you, and you need to look for that. You need to look for those ones. Not because there's anything wrong with you. There's not. There's something wrong with a lot of people that they can't love, that they've not found that self-love yet. They've not done what it takes to be able to love properly. There's nothing wrong with you, but you've been open to this duality. You've been asking for both rather than asking for someone that can love you. It's very different. And when you ask for that, someone that can love you, sure, there's fewer of them, but that's okay, because it's not going to hurt so bad when they don't love you, because they can't, because they don't have it in them to do that. Let's find out more. What's happening next for you? Make the effort. You're going to have to make some effort. You're going to have to do some things differently. You're going to have to tie this up. It's got loose. I don't want to suddenly start flashing you. There we go. Whew. Disaster avoided. Averted. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Doing things differently. Making effort differently. Especially if you have been in this unhealed energy, you probably will have been attracting people. I mean, they're choosing you, and if you say yes to them, it's probably someone that wants something from you rather than someone that wants to give something to you. So this, to me, this make the effort, it seems to be saying you need to make the effort now to be the chooser and be like really clear about what it is that you want in somebody rather than just be chosen. Because if you're being chosen, yeah, it's likely that someone's coming from this energy of what is it that Charles has got for me, rather than what can I give to Charles. So you need to be the one that's focused on that, what someone else can give to you. Just be more selfish. It's a good thing. You've got nothing as yet set in stone, so things are open for you now to change your mind. Prosperity lies ahead, so there's plenty of options out there for you. And it might not feel like that, but there are plenty of options out there for you. Plenty of people. Now, I'm not saying that there's plenty of people that have done the healing work and they're doing that self-love and that are able to love themselves, and so therefore are able to love someone else and be in a healthy relationship. No, there's not a great big pool of people there, but still there are some, and so there is that abundance ahead. You've got individuality. You leave your unique stamp of love on everything you do and release. You have the ability to give over unwanted energies to the loving forces of the universe. So you need to let go. Be individual. Know that there's someone unique to you, and don't be in a rush just to get anything. Be careful what you wish for, remember. Yeah, this is about you making better choices, being willing to protect yourself and enter into that conflict if someone is bringing you conflict, to nip that in the bud, just to be ready. And then, because then when you start choosing, when you go out there dating again, if it's conflict that comes while you're finding out about people, being discerning about people, dating them, getting to know them, then you can step in there, and little by little you'll just stop attracting those types that want to take from you, but you'll recognize them better. You'll be able to release them faster when you do come across those types, because there's so many out there. It's the majority, You've got a cassette here. Outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. Replaying events, full stop, as well as in your head. So doing the same thing over and over again, you've got to stop doing that. And one of the big keys for you is being willing to confront people that have done wrong by you, that are doing wrong by you. Being that in that energy, willing to protect yourself. You need to be. It's important. Be a warrior. It's important to be loving, yes, but it's important to be a warrior too. Because if you're loving, and if you're just loving and just letting anyone do whatever, you're missing yourself out. You're not loving yourself. And someone that's not loving themselves is not able to be in a healthy relationship. You're one of the rest of them, like those people. If you're not loving yourself, you're one of the people that can't have a healthy relationship and can't love anyone else either. So, bearing fruit and awakening genius, you're learning a lot about yourself through this process. We learn how to walk by falling over, right? And we learn about how to have great relationships by falling over too. So you're awakening your genius, and that's actually going to bear fruit. You're learning about yourself and who you really are, and how to be your true self, so that you can get that amazing relationship that you want, because it's on the other side of that. Knowing about yourself. Know thyself first. Love thyself. Accept thyself. Love thyself. Know thyself. And then extend that to someone else. Most people do it the other way around. Want someone in their life, someone else in their life before they even know themselves. Empowerment, absolutely. Empower yourself. What does this say? When you ask the divine to take over, you get pulled into your own authentic power. It's a force of inner love that wants your wholeness and magnificence. Unfold my true and radiant self, dear Lord. And you've got striving here as well. Eventually the individual ego's drive to make things happen falls away, replaced with a relaxed, trusting openness to the answers as they arise. Thank you, divine, for letting me move with the flow. What was this again? Illumination, yes. And night magic. What else have we got? What's happening next in your love life? So it seems like you'll be getting chances to stand up for yourself. And it's going to make you feel good once you've done it. It's going to be scary in the moment. Unfinished symphony, because you've got lessons. You've got things unhealed. You've got things that you haven't completed yet. Because if we keep on... A bully, someone that's been bullied, they're going to keep on being a target of bullies, right? Until they learn to stand up for themselves, to fight back, and then they'll stop being a target of bullies. This is the energy that you've got here. You're a target of kind of relationship bullies until you learn to stand up for yourself. And it's an unfinished symphony, so you've not got the lesson. You're going through the lesson over and over again without completing it, without standing up for yourself and getting your justice and protecting yourself. It's flowing though. It's flowing, it's in the flow, so of course it's going to keep on coming up over and over again. The bodies are going to keep on trying over and over again until you've got this lesson, until you stand up for yourself. Then you might need to practice it a couple of times and then it'll be gone. Then you'll have locked that energy in. You won't need to do it anymore. Then when the occasional bully shows up, I'm saying bully because it makes more sense that way, but really they hide themselves as all kinds of things in relationships. But it is the same, it's bully. Handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important. Ooh. And bread. Period of prosperity and abundance. There it is again. Your abundance is coming. In need of help, assistance, and guidance, says the card. And there's hard work ahead. So it's not going to be in your zone of comfort, what you're being asked to do next, standing up for yourself. It will be hard work, but you'll get into it. It'll just make you feel good in the end. I've done it. I've been there. I wish I hadn't waited so long to do it either. It's just not as scary as you think. And then it does. It stops all of those things that you've had to go through over and over again from happening. Express love through gifts. A small token of love can convey great appreciation. So someone could be giving you a gift of appreciation as well. You know, when you start loving yourself and standing up for yourself and those kind of things, then you start letting better people into your life that can love you, that can give you things. There you have it. You need to protect yourself. You need to be okay about protecting yourself first, and then you need to protect yourself. You need to step on in there and protect yourself. And a lot of your ongoing lessons will stop, it will end. You'll have got it when you do that. Important to be a warrior. There you have it, shells. So in that deeper dive, I'm going to go into guidance for you, sure, but I'm also going to give you guidance about your next relationship as well on the other side of this. Yeah, what you need to know about that one and when that might happen and all of that. It'd be better for this one, I think, to do that. So shells, if you're interested in that, I'll pop a link for that up there. It's just 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars. and it's an instant download, so make sure you get your email address right. And the email might end up in your inbox, but it also might end up in your junk, your spam, or your promotions folder. So look in there for that. In that email, you'll find a link to the crystal, the flower, and the shell. Just click on the shell and you can download that instantly. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like on this video and click that subscription button along with that notification bell. And I'll see you next time. Bye.